Hey, what's up, Scott?
Stroman.
Okay, man. How are you?
Okay, so I talked to you a little bit earlier today, and you were telling me you weren't exactly having the most wonderful day.
Yeah, and it's still kind of going that way.
Well, as I said to you before, and I just want to remind you, as long as your family is okay right now, that's the most important thing. You and your family. So, we're all gonna have good days and bad days. But listen, I actually posted a video yesterday. You said you got the opportunity to see part of it, but people were asking the questions: Where in Dundalk? Where in Dundalk? It doesn't matter because it is in Dundalk. Now, it's not widespread that I know of, but this particular person talked about their household, which they have 3 people in, that's under quarantine for anybody who hasn't seen that video yet, and also their neighbor who has at least 2 people that were in the house. One of which had tested positive, and the person had shared that that person's spouse was not showing symptoms. But they have people coming to the house and picking up stuff. I'm hoping that a family member, and I hope that person is not running in and out of the house and then going to the store. That's a bad thing. But they did put out that they wanted somebody they might need help for somebody else to go get something, which was a very positive. But you can't come in contact with that person. So Derek, you can't say it right now because you're out there busy on the job. Where are you at today? Right now?
I'm off of Falls Road right now.
Okay, so you're moving all around, and just the person that actually was infected was a truck driver just like you. And I had shared with you earlier, and on the screen you can't see it, but cardboard is the virus will stay on cardboard for 24 hours, plastic 2 to 3 days, wood 4 days, and so on and so forth. Everybody can see that on the screen right now. And if you can't see it for some reason, just go to my DundalkTV political watchdog site. You'll be able to see it there, or my regular Facebook page. So this is really dangerous. So I don't know how much of the video that you watched, but what did you pick up off of the video?
I'll tell you what I picked up. I picked up that being calm and poised is the best approach. I mean, that lady you were talking to, who was in contact with the person who gave her, COVID-19.
Well, we're not 100% sure. We're not 100% sure that she has it. It was just she came in contact with it, and her family was being quarantining themselves. I don't think any government agency said it. But the word of the day is caution. The other word of the day is isolation. So that's what they were doing. They were being cautious and isolating. The only thing that I wish that they would have done is they would have reached out to a friend so they wouldn't have went to a store. And I don't know if you had heard that part, but please continue.
Yeah, agreed. But I mean, still back to what I'm saying. In my point, the point I was trying to make is, I still liked how she handled herself and conducted herself. I mean, granted, there's obvious cause to be alarmed and to be worried, but I think being poised and understanding that if you do the right things, you can, get better. I think that was the message that I got out of it, because hearing her talk, she comforted me in a situation where that's not that comfortable of a situation to be worried about having this when the whole world right now is up in arms about this virus. So that's my opinion.
Well, let me just share on that.
It's going to continue to grow until we start minimizing it.
Yes, and that's what I wanted to say too. Here's the thing: is people are asking once again where this is at, but I've heard different reports from different people out there. There's a family that's very close to this neighborhood, just across the line, but actually I consider that part of our community. And they said that their husband was going out and working state to state, and that their whole family was sick. There was another person I just saw online that they said that they were being tested, and what's happening with the testing. And I know someone else has been tested, that it can take up to 8 days to get a test kit back, but and there's no guarantee on that. They are so backed up, they could push that to 10 days, 2 weeks. So just as I said, the words of the day are caution and isolation. Those 2 things, just being aware and everybody working together. What can happen in Dundalk in the state of Maryland is if we all work together in the state of Maryland, our state can bounce back quicker than the other states. Some of the states can be taking a lot longer to come back, and that would be like New York and Seattle and also California. They have big problems there. We don't want to wind up like that. If everybody just stays in for a certain amount of time, this can all work out. Hopefully they stop allowing everybody to jump on and off the bus. They did close down the eastern section because a bus driver had become infected, and I had said that before, and I was urging the governor, and governor, I still am, and I think you're doing a great job, by the way, governor, but to not allow everybody to get on the bus, but just workers. So we have to work through this, and it's going to be a learning experience, and we just want to minimize as many areas as we can on this. So I know that later on today I'm doing a interview, or supposed to do it, never any guarantees on that, but supposed to be doing an interview later on today with Post 38, and they're going to be going out and helping people. But I'm hoping to talk to a bank that will allow people to put money into an account if they really, like one bank might be able to send it to another bank and put it in deposit, where that money can actually go to a store out of that special account, that if they don't have a credit card or something to that degree to use, that the stores will accept it. They can get their prescriptions out of that, and they can also get food. So we have to be creative right now. And Dundalk TV is looking for some trucks. I called U-Haul yesterday, and the local U-Haul said that they had already donated everything, that they had reached their maximum donation for the year. So it's pretty early in the year, so I don't know. I'll take their word for it. But under the special circumstances, I tried to call the corporate office and just got the big runaround. I was on hold for a long time, different recordings I was getting, and then they said, "Oh, well, you have to submit something to get a donation, and that could take up to 30 days. Well, I don't have time for that, so I'm actually going to call. I'm actually going to call Ryder, and if there's anybody else out there that sees this that has trucks, I want it where it's a enclosed cab and then a box truck in the back, smaller, that's separated. I don't want to have the driver and any of the stuff in the back together. I want to have something separate. So actually, I'm hoping to have two trucks, one for the American Legion, Post 38, and let them do their stuff. They can deliver to the veterans and also elderly people that they're dealing with, which is the veterans. That's their primary focus, and I understand that. But also, I want to have people that you can't get into their homes. These people won't go into their homes because they're doing it right. They're dropping it off on the sidewalk. But some people will need stuff taken to the home. I'd like to have a special crew to do that, and I've already thought that process through, and I'm doing my best to work on that. So, and I can use any help out there from people. Send a message to Dundalk TV, political watchdog site, and you can send something to DundalkTV@gmail.com, or you can call me at 410-818-9733. Let's put our minds together and work together to make our community safer.
Yeah, and I appreciate you, and I'm sure everybody, all of your Dundalk TV subscribers, friends and fans, appreciate all your efforts, your diligence. You stay, again, diligent at making sure that you practice what you preach, and essentially, in some cases, put your money where your mouth is as far as trying to do what you can to help this pandemic. And we're talking about COVID-19. Well, heck, you've done that before there was even a such thing as COVID-19. So I appreciate it personally, and I'm sure everybody else that watches and supports you in Dundalk TV also appreciate what you're doing, Scott.
Yes, I've been bringing awareness to traumatic brain injuries for a long time. The 100 cross display that's going around the Dundalk area, I've been putting that out for people that actually are suffering from drug-related and alcohol abuse, people that are dying. Also started it up where there are people that actually are being killed by some of those people because they're getting behind the wheel. And just really happy to be bringing all that awareness, and really appreciate everybody who has given us so much support. Now, Derek, I'm going to finish there, and thank you very much.
Thanks for the
I hope your day.
Toilet paper.
I hope. Well, you're very welcome, and I hope that your day gets better, and my day is better, and you've made your community days better because you have shared this information on here. Thank you very much for joining us today, and we're making it big and keeping it as real as we possibly can. The bigger that we get, the more people that we can reach, and we're doing the best we can every day. So thank you very much, Derek.